So here's my question for you. You already know the Go programming language some. Maybe you've already been through my other course on learning the language fundamentals. And my question is how would you begin creating a template in Go? Like if you're just to start thinking about, okay, I want to be able to create an HTML document. I want an HTML document and I want to be able to merge data into that document in different places. How would you do that? So pause the video maybe right here and see if you can answer that question. So here's the question. How would you create an HTML document and then merge data into that in Go? Knowing what you know already with the Go programming language, not looking at any other packages in the standard library or anything like that, just already knowing what you know about the Go programming language, how would you do that? Okay, you ready for the answer? So the way you do it is here's a basic template, right? It's just concatenating two strings together. So we have a variable, and this variable is set to Todd McLeod, and then I have another string down here, a raw string literal, and I'm printing that raw string literal, and then I'm going to concatenate, I can't say that word very well, concatenate that variable with the string. And so when I run this, and I'll go to my terminal, and just go run main.go, and it's going to merge that stuff together. There we go. So I have an HTML document with a name merged in. So just starting with the basics of templates. And I could also do that like this, right? And do the output of that to index.html. And then that's going to dump the output of that right here to index.html. I could open that file and then launch it into a web browser. Todd McLeod. So that's the first step in understanding templates with Go, is just starting out with creating, with what we know with Go, being able to create an HTML document where some data got merged into it. Now obviously there's going to be better and easier ways to do this, because if you add more data, this could become unwieldy and complicated, overly complicated. So we'll see the easier ways to do that. But this was the first step, which I thought was interesting in working with that. And that one command where I sort of pipeline the output of this into the input of that and write it to a file. You could, if you're new to Mac commands and things like that, you could go to this link right here, Mac command line cheat sheet, right? So for the Mac command line, here's a cheat sheet, and that gives you a lot of nice little handy commands like that one I did, where I just dumped the output of this into this file. All right, so that's the first step, string concatenation. And I think this resource right here, I'm giving you resources, the doc just talks about string concatenation from the language spec. So that's a resource you could check out. All right, that's step one.